Okay. Uh, hopefully this is working. I hope this is working. Welcome to the, my first stream, I guess. Hello. Welcome to my first stream. I guess we'll just be going as Sonic and Tails. So we're playing Sonic 3 in Air, which, is a mod. I'm actually not exactly... Is it a mod? I'm not exactly sure what it is. We can skip the first cutscene here. So I had to drop Dash on, because I'm going to try to play and talk at the same time. I'm going to get through the first level, and then I'm going to check and see if this is actually working. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know, I'm supposed to be able to possibly see comments the way I have it set up, but I'm not exactly sure if I can. Okay, we're gonna get to... I think I'm gonna check right here if this is actually working or not. Let's see here. If you have no idea who I am, I mean, that's pretty normal, I suppose. On my channel, I haven't uploaded in a while. Plan on uploading, fairly soon, though. Though I do have to admit there might be some changes. And, oh yeah, I'm live. Okay, let me take a look. Okay. I'm not sure if the one viewer is me or someone else. Good grief. I'm not sure if I have comments on. Do I have comments on? I meant to have comments on. Oh boy. Okay, I don't think I have comments on. Oh boy, I meant to have some comments. Let's see here. I might restart in a second. 'Cause I'm not sure if I have comments. And I can't ask anyone if I do or not. That's something I can say. Sonic, there's some social media hinted at some stuff. I guess that's kind of cool. Okay, yes, there is a chat. Okay, good. Alright. Hopefully things are all well and good, and we will be back on our way. Okay. So let's just spend here. I have a few different conversations, I suppose I can start. Not exactly sure when to start them, because I mean, to be fair, I would be surprised if like anyone watched the stream. Alright, let's get this wire shield. So I'm not exactly sure what to talk about. I guess with Sonic 3 here. Sonic 3 is definitely the Sonic game I have the least familiarity with. I've played the other Sonic games a whole lot more. So, any a little bit more inexperienced, so that might be reflecting some of my gameplay. I've played, 1, 2, CD, possibly even Mania more times by now than I've actually beat 3. Which, don't get me wrong, I think 3 might be my favorite, actually, out of all of them. This is the one I've played the least. So, if you didn't see, there was... I lost my fire shield. There's a Sonic 3 prototype that was found that showed that there was actually works on something very similar to the Drop Dash, which is pretty interesting, honestly. And as you can tell, this bombing is a little bit different. You can actually... I find it odd, some of the features you can turn off. Like, there's a specific toggle for it. Like, there's a specific toggle for there's a specific toggle for the different bombing, but other stuff, it's a lot more. It's like, do you want old level design or new level design, and that changes how like gimmicks work and such. You have Knuckles. I can't pause the engine cutscene. Alright, so you're in good old Hydro City, Hydrocity, or I don't know. I believe there is maybe an official pronunciation for the zone. I don't know. I think I've seen nerds on the internet fight about it and seem to have actually come to a little bit of a conclusion for once recently. I guess speaking of nerds fighting on the internet, I can start to maybe get into some more topics. I don't know. It appears I'm the only one watching, so not exactly sure what I'm waiting for though. I'm probably not gonna get anyone, and if I do get anyone, what am I supposed to do? Deliver my Sonic hot takes. I don't know, maybe people might watch this previously? I don't know, do people typically do that? People typically go back to watch live streams? I think I lost my other viewer. I may have actually had another viewer. That's upsetting. Oh, I drowned. I don't know if that was me or if that was... Oh, I have an idea who that could have been. I have a small idea who that was. So I guess I might as well just start talking about stuff. What's the Sonic fanbase up in arms again about? It seemed like there's a lot of drama and such for some reason a couple weeks back. I think one thing is that there's a thing about people being really apathetic towards the future of the series, which, to be fair, is something I can rather sympathize with, because I mean 3D Sonic is just not in a really good place at the moment. What you had Lost World, which personally is probably my least favorite Sonic game, and then you had a really long break, and then you had Forces, which, oh boy, not exactly the best title. At least from what I've heard. I haven't actually gotten around to playing Forces yet, but that's just the general opinion. So yeah, I mean, and deal is you had Mania, but is the Mania team really going to... Like, I don't know if they're making another game. It'd be nice if they were. Because I think that's the one thing that would get me somewhat interested in a... like, I could get excited if there was a new 2D game made by Mania. Oh, did that a little bit wonky, but whatever. there's new TD game by the many people, that would be nice. I might actually pre-order that day one. Cause that was the weird thing is that you had I think it was Tyson Hess who recently tweeted out something about the Sonic franchise being in a good place, which is just a little bit weird. Like, yeah, we're getting some sweet new animations on the YouTube channel, and we got a good game. And I understand, you know, Tyson, he's working on, like, you know, those animations, and assumedly, pretty sure he's still working on new comic books. So that ought to be pretty nice. So I suppose in some areas, it's just kind of like, I don't know, how about the game areas? I don't know, maybe he knows something we don't. That might be nice. The Sonic Twitter has hinted out some stuff. So it appears probably at the next Southwest by Southwest or whatever it is, they'll announce something new. Which is in March. Sometime in March. Oh man. I messed up right there. I don't think what's in here. No, it's just invincibility. So yeah. General apathy. I guess there's the whole baby Sonic thing, which I just found just kind of ridiculous. Like, I mean, not ridiculous. Like, the amount of people who are joking about beating up baby Sonic, they have my sympathies as well. Good grief. I don't know, but then there's this whole Sonic cute, not cute debate that started that was just very weird, very inconsequential thing. But nevertheless, I suppose the Sonic fans have to argue about everything. Because what happened was this, Yuji Naka tweeted out not being satisfied with, like, cutesy Sonic. So it was, like, something... Like, he wanted Sonic to be cool in the movie and not cute, which led to this whole Sonic can't be cute, Sonic should be cool thing, which just kind of seemed kind of ridiculous. I think I can't speak for Naka. Like, I don't know what he meant. I don't speak Japanese. I can't speak for him. But one thing is that there's a difference between Sonic being kind of cute and, like, baby Sonic. Like, that feels more like he's supposed to be like a cute character and mascot rather than, oh, he's a little cute. He's a little cute little rascal. Little cute, little cool little rascal, like repeating. But, you know, I don't know if that's what he meant. That there's an over emphasis on, like, it's just cute for cute's sake. There's no bite to it. I suppose it's possible. And I don't know what else is there to talk about. A little bit new to the whole streaming thing. I guess besides Future Sonic, Baby Sonic, what is there? I don't know, I don't know if I should really go on about it. Sonic's, like, target demographic at the moment. Actually, that might be an interesting discussion. So, Sonic has this thing where you have the, you have a lot of people who grew up in the early 2000s starting to take, like, the internet, trying to join the internet a lot, and all these guys really like, early 2000s era Sonic. And that tone, which is sort of clashing with a lot of the, I guess, old school 90s guys. Like, they have just completely taken over, which... Listen, I love the adventure games. I do have to admit, though, that there's some weird discussions that have come out of it. Like, I think Sonic having, like, a Dragon Ball-esque kind of feel to it is completely fine. I love, actually, for it to be more like some action shonen thing over the top. I also really love, I do have to admit, probably my favorite version of Sonic might actually be OVA. Sonic OVA stuff. I think Sonic OVA is kind of cool. I have no idea who's watching, but I guess since I'm streaming Sonic, I'm just gonna blabber on about as much Sonic stuff as I can. I suppose I still haven't run out of stuff to say. Let's see. I had some other stuff. So I think Sonic games sort of have this weird thing where I think gameplay-wise, the Sonic games are in a weird position where they're very hard. Well, at least when I say Sonic games, I'm kind of referring to like the quote-unquote classic style games, the classic 2D ones. They have this thing that's where I feel like you have to understand. There's like a deeper understanding that's difficult to attain on a first playthrough. I feel like it's very difficult for a newcomer, depending on their playstyle, because I feel like if a newcomer comes in and they're trying to go as fast as possible, then it's not really going to work out well. But if a newcomer to the series tries playing Sonic a little bit more slowly, then they might slowly become more accustomed to how these games work. Because I disagree with the notion that Sonic games are about memorizing the level design. I mean, Sonic 3 is like a game where I definitely did not have level design memorized. There's way too many, and there's like way too many paths, way too many different options. I do not have like all of Mania or Sonic 3 memorized. There's a lot of level design tropes in Sonic that give you hints on what to do. So it's sort of like, it's not necessarily like a Simon Says kind of deal, because there is some like fast reaction time stuff, but it's just the level design can clue you in a little bit better. And if you are like, well, because there's deeper than that, there's also a lot of the physics that the classic fans tend to, I guess, a little bit joke among Sonic fans about physics. I mean, there's a, especially because of the Sonic 4 was not around like on the internet and stuff when that game came out. Apparently it was not pretty, and physics was a big thing about that. These games actually do have, are somewhat complicated beyond the surface. I hate that part. This game is not a perfect game. But, see, like, that's the kind of stuff that, like, if you watch a review of a Sonic game by Sonic fan, they'll probably point stuff like as that as being unfair design, and how are you supposed to react to that? Which is very weird, since some people treat that like it's the entire game. So I feel like that kind of works more with my hypothesis. I have no idea if this is just YouTube being weird, or if I'm just constantly having people going and leaving. Sorry if I'm making you feel weird. But basically, yeah. I feel like Sonic games have this weird thing where they're, like I said, a lot of these games have, man. I guess I'll just go this way. They have a lot. They're actually fairly complicated and complex. Not that you have to know all the complexities in order to have fun with these games. I've fully figured out like slope jumping and stuff just this year. I was like, oh, well, this is a thing. That's kind of fun. that can also help you out. Like it gives you another option to your tool set. I think another thing is that Sonic games typically tend to be a lot more like Sonic 2 and Sonic Mania, more so than the others, tend to have slower, more platformy bottom paths. And while if you're a pro at Sonic, you're typically not gonna end up in those spots. I don't know, I'm probably gonna make a full video better, fully explaining myself eventually. I don't know, I've seen a few videos tackling the subject, but I don't feel like they tackle it the exact way I would. I feel like I would approach it a little bit differently, so I feel like it'd be justified me making a video about it. Oops. And I have no idea exactly where I plan on going. I think I might stop at Launch Base. Possibly. Kind of wondering if the next 3D Sonic game is going to be an adventure remake due to, you know, Crash and Spyro getting their remakes. I wonder if it's Sega's gotten the idea that they should hop on the remake train as well. I don't know though, I really want them to just make a good game first. I don't care what direction it is or whatever, I just want them to be able to make a good game first before they start trying to nail any specific era or style of gameplay. I guess that you hit the flame and you die. Oh boy. I just think what's also interesting is, I guess Dimps is somewhat responsible too, and Sonic Team may be no more, because of some restructuring and all that at Sega. But I just find it odd that I think one thing that's really frustrating, actually, maybe not so odd, is that no one can recreate these games and the type of gameplay dynamic I was kind of talking about with their weird sort of unwelcoming to newcomers design, but at the same time, like, these games have a huge fan base. A lot of us aren't newcomers, and plus they're very open to different play styles as well. Like I said, you can probably play through it slowly and have a fun time, a little bit more slowly, and just I don't know if I said that right. I feel like I should correct myself, but I probably should just go with it. Have a bit. Oh man, what was they? Oh yeah, Sonic Team themselves. They just cannot recreate this gameplay, or anyone Sega gets it too, because Dimps 2 was Sonic 4. They cannot get anyone to fully recreate this, even when it's good, like Generations' classic Sonic. It's not an accurate representation of the gameplay. It's a completely different style of level design and like control physics. It's fun, but it's not really. It's not as nuanced or as complicated as these games, which I think partly. I think that's why a lot of Sonic fans are kind of in the past on a lot of things, because even the adventure games, you could tell that the adventure games were trying to adapt these games to, specifically the first Sonic Adventure game. Adventure 2 just kind of realized that we have these technical limitations, we might as well just go with it. But, which I don't mind, I don't think that's a bad thing. But the first adventure game, all those adventure games have, like, you can tell there's elements that it's like, they tried to adapt these games to 3D, but they just didn't. They were just too limited, technologically to act on it. Like, advanced games had rolling down hills to make you go faster. They had a very extreme version of, like, spin dashing, like jumping. Oh no, getting a bunch of speed and like jumping up a rail, jumping up an incline to get a bigger jump. And I think that's kind of the deal. Is with a lot of Sonic fans moving and looking forward, we're constantly pointing to the past, because that's. Which I think is kind of sending mixed signals, because at the same time, you know, it's like you want the gameplay of the past, but you want them to stop the constant pandering to the past, and plus they don't even really understand what made the past work. And I'll probably just get a red spear here. So, you know, I'm not exactly sure, since there's no one here, it seems I might repeat these points later in a stream or something. Probably not all in a row like this, but I may bring it up again later. They might also make potential video topics, because I did purchase Forces recently, and I don't know, I just find Forces fascinating, but so many people made videos on Forces that I'm not sure if I can provide a unique angle on it. Okay. Not doing the best on this boss here. Let's see here. Okay. So I think that's kind of the deal now with Sonic is, I didn't get that shortcut in time. Drop dash is a whole lot easier to get back up here. I think that's the deal with Sonic right now. It's more of a kinda hope maybe the Mania team's working on a new game, and I guess just enjoy the comments and stuff and the YouTube animations. I won't be able to. No, I think you're supposed to get down there. I think it's just like bonus stuff up there, monitors and such. Oh boy, I can't. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. I think it's to deal with the current. I don't know. There's just a lot of. I don't know. The people who are like really into whatever Sonic, whatever the future Sonic is. Let's see here. I should probably maybe try to go on to something else. I don't know, what's something Sonic adjacent to video gaming in general. I don't know, I've got Sonic on the brain, so it might end up coming up with something Sonic. Oh yeah, I guess I could mention the strange, just legal struggles this game is in. Like this game, man. I don't even understand why it's up on Steam. Like why they haven't pulled it. Is it because I don't know? I'm not a lawyer. Is it because they don't want to admit that they're in the wrong, but at the same time they don't want to port it to new stuff, just in case they are? I don't think I've ever found this. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's a new one. What else is up here? Is it just that? Contest. All the legal issues this game is in is just really bizarre. With possible, you know, pop star stuff. And this is the end of the level, isn't it? Or, oh, I guess it is a shortcut. I've never found that before. That's cool. Ow. I'm pretty sure that's a nice shortcut. Oh, let's just. Oh man. Come on. Ah, maybe we can. I guess we won't do some nice walking on walls today. What am I supposed to say? How do you stream? How do you? I don't know. I think I've seen some Let's Players and all they do is just they just babble on incoherently. I'm trying to do that, but like partially coherently. I guess I could mention real quick plans for the channel I have. I plan on coming back for at least a video or two very soon. I've got stuff in the works that should come out very soon. I don't know, what do I say? Do I give my controversial takes? It's now the time to say that I don't really like, it's okay. Sonic it's now the time to say that Sonic Colors is just okay. Just thought it's kinda alright, I guess. Which apparently I'm not alone with that. But apparently there's a lot of people that really hate Sonic Colors for changing the tone of the series, which I don't know, I just find that's a little bit ridiculous. That's not a problem I really had with Colors, because I don't know if you've noticed this, but Sonic can change tones dramatically at the drop of a hat. It's almost a little bit ridiculous. But I do take... I don't know, there is some stuff plot-wise with Colors that I do take issue with that I'll probably explain in another video, haha. I don't know, Colors just feels like it's just okay platforming, I guess. It's like, okay. You're gonna have a game with the boost formula, but you're just gonna make it like blocky platforming? Well, okay. I don't know, the thoughts of another boost game leave me with mixed feelings. Because I do like the games and they are fun, but it's like, again, I think it comes from I think those games somewhat missed the mark on the point of the series, because I do find that the series does have somewhat of a core appeal and identity, even if it's somewhat all over the place. I don't know. Ah. I guess I could also mention some, like, obscure Sonic stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but apparently it's official and it's canon. It's just never been talked about in the games. But apparently in Sonic there exist two different universes that Sonic just frequently happens to cross over, apparently. There's like a human world and then there's Sonic's world. And they're just two different dimensions, and apparently they just randomly cross over when they feel like it, I guess. And it's a thing. Oh man, I might just have to let me up. I don't know, it feels a little weird, but okay. Like, that just seems kind of ridiculous, I suppose. I don't know. Like, have you not seen the Man of the Year short? Sonic's always been with humans. Kind of a deal. I mean, I get that it is kind of weird. But, like... Oh, come on, Tails. I was trying to get a few hits on with Tails. Come on. Come on, Tails. There we go. That's the stream, okay? I love the stream. Is the stream down? I can't tell the stream might be down. Oh no, the stream appears to be okay. 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 I have no idea if this is entertaining or not. Please give thoughts and opinions if you watch this. I mean, no one might be watching it now, but, you know, whatever. I know I have, like, one of the most nasally voices in the world, so, you know. Can't really fit that one, but, thanks for listening, I guess is the point I'm trying to make here. Or watching and all that. Maybe I'll stream adventure. Yes, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It might be a long time until I stream. Yeah. Might need a little bit more distance on that. Let's go. Okay. I guess I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream in a bit. Oh yeah, let's see here. I forget a lot that Team Sonic Racing exists. I don't know, I haven't played it yet, but it does... I don't know, a lot of people have just described it as like a... Oh, come on, why can't that... Come on. What's up with this loop? Oh yeah, I forget, this goes to a secret path that, like, kinda goes on here. I'm probably gonna call the stream off now. I think I already said that. Probably gonna end it somewhat soon. And I just realized something. That's absolutely terrible. My live stream audio is probably terrible. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't even think about that. Oh no, I hope this sounded okay. Oh no, I forgot about that. Anywho, I guess that's enough for tonight. Thanks for tuning in if you did, even though you're probably not seeing this, and, farewell and all that jazz.